All right, so I got a bunch of Texas Instruments TI99 accessories and a TI99 computer for sale. I have been meaning for many years now to assemble all this stuff into a working system. Never have, and we are now moving abroad, and I won't be able to do it because different voltages and hassle of shipping and all that other stuff. So our good fortune is now going to be your good fortune. We have a lot of great stuff here. We'll start with the monitor. It's an actual color TI99/4 monitor, and I have a separate video of it working with a DVD player plugged into it. It has a composite input, but there's also a test signal you can send to it and see that it's got a very clear and well-defined display. So this works beautifully. Along with this, we also have this guy right here, the computer that goes with it in its original box. This is all pretty exciting. We've got the RF modulator for TVs that don't have a composite input for channels 3 and 4, or 2 and 3, I believe. The original wall wart to power it, and all the adapters that make that work, including, I think this is a joystick adapter, so you can have 2 joysticks on one joystick port. And this is kind of heartbreaking to think about all the hope and joy that went into this, and then who knows what happened to it. But we have the original owner's manual, manual for the joysticks, wired remote controllers, Texas computer, the spring 1984 catalog. Somebody paid $2 whole for this catalog. This is a trip down memory lane for sure. And the TI99 computer itself. Have I plugged it in and tried it out? The answer is no, I have not. My belief is that chances are it's going to work, but who knows? And if not, it's probably something simple, and the community is really good on these for figuring them out. So here is the computer. Original box. Man, I love original boxes. Along with this, we also have the floppy disk drive. And here's the amazing thing. I only just broke the tape seal on this. We bought this stuff at an estate sale, and I have never looked inside to see what treasures lie within. Quick guide to TI Basic. This is a rather thick quick guide. And we've got a bookmark with somebody's notes on it. Disk memory drive, model number PHP1250. That's really cool. And inside of this, wow, they don't pack them like this anymore.
Yeah, with foam that doesn't biodegrade.
I know, it's foam that has not fallen apart over the years. That's rather astonishing. Look, it's a 5 1/4 inch drive.
Fresh as the day it was born.
That's right, man. November 1983. This is a beautiful sight. Who knows how many different computer systems that this would be compatible with? Well, somebody knows. I don't know, but I have a suspicion that it's a fairly generic thing that might be compatible with IBM PCs or other things. So we'll chuck all this back in the box. I have another box also that I have never opened, which I'm going to open right now. Oops. This one, which claims to be the TI99 floppy disk controller, GTE Marketing Services, and it has a postal date of December 1983. Shipped to GTE Data Services, Tampa. Attention, Violet, at the employee store, 111 Madison Street, Tampa. And somebody started to open it, And they got this far, and the tape is unbroken. So we're gonna break the seal. Keep in mind, this has probably been shut since 1983. Actually feel kind of guilty opening it. Disk memory system, model number PHP 1240.
Brand new, unmolested.
Brand new.
And with that, we'll call this unboxing a wrap.
Well, addendum, there is another item, and I put the item in a different box because the older box was hammered and overly big. This is a very exciting thing in this box. And I'm not being facetious, I am being very sincere. Another very thick manual on Beginner's Basic.
Car Wars, Hunt the Wumpus. Okay. Hunt the Wumpus. Whatever a Wumpus is. Speech synthesis. Joysticks.
All right. I recall one of these as extraordinary. Alpiner, solid state cartridge. TI Invaders, Tombstone City, and Home Financial Decisions.
That's a banger.
Yeah. And they were all on cut cables, so I guess they try to keep you from stealing them. Car Wars. That had to be good. Hunt the Wumpus. All right, the thing that most excited me when I first got this, oh wait, Munchman, gotta be Pac-Man. Addition and subtraction with a bit of paper
on it.
taped over it. Pro Stick 2. Gotta be infinitely better than the stock joystick. Two of the stock joysticks. We're getting close to the thing I'm most excited about. These are far out, man. Alright. The thing I'm most excited about is this little gadget right here. This is the TI99 Speech Synthesizer. And it made very robotic speech with this computer. And this thing looks in great shape. Which is slotted on the side of the computer. That's fabulous. That's the exciting thing for me. I get the sense this was used for marketing. Purchase price $6,500 with a down payment of $1,000. Okay.
Sure. There's more games in the original boxes sitting there. Yes, household budget management.
That's one that you'll play
in the
night and day.
box. Flip it over. Anything cool on the back? Oh, lots of fine print. The next one's pretty jazzy too.
So that's solid state cartridge. That's not a cassette. This is cool. This will allow you to use it as a terminal.
Yeah. Flip it over. More fine print.
It's my guess that inside this is
all the stuff.
Is a cartridge with a serial interface on it. It's got to have a cartridge with a serial interface on it. Yes, there's a cartridge. I guess the serial interface happens through the cassette port, but that's really cool. And then if you took $25 in 1983 and you ran through an inflation calculator today, that's probably like 70 bucks. Anyway, this is the prize. Anyway, there you go. That is everything. Part 2. Another amazing bit that has not been opened, the TI99 expansion box. Beautifully packed. Very beautifully packed. I have a sense of awe as I poke through this, knowing that nobody's laid eyes on it in 40 years, 4 decades.
Good God, that's a ribbon cable.
It's the most serious ribbon cable
Holy smokes.
I've ever encountered in my years of computing. Anyway, this is a flex cable interface, assembled in USA.
Of course.
We'll put this in its big power supply side. We'll unearth what's in here. I'm sure there's a lot of other little items that are going to be in the side pockets, but oh man, this thing's heavy. It's surprisingly heavy. Model number PHP 1200.
Backside.
Giant power supply.
Got it.
This thing's mega. And
I think that's just part of the packing material. The foam.
I think so. There could be documentation in there.
Maybe.
It feels kind of solid, but anyway, it is what it is. Whoever buys it is probably going to find the documentation online.
Yeah.
That would be everything. I hope that whoever buys this makes the most out of it. I hope you set it up in a computing lab and share it with other people. The joy of computing from a very long time ago. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.